Hi, this is Jade. I wanted to take a few minutes on the other side of my first Healing Rite of Passage me treat and share with you a little bit about how that experience has been transforming for me. As always, let's just take a minute to center ourselves, if we could, please. Close your eyes. Bring your awareness to the center of your head. And just notice how the energy around you and within you is flowing. Let's bring our awareness now down into our heart, where we can listen with an open heart and love with an open heart. Our heart opens like a flower. And with a really deep breath, pull your awareness down into your solar plexus and anchor it there. All right. So, my first official Healing Rite of Passage retreat workshop was phenomenal. The magic that happened that day, I've tried very hard to capture it in pictures and the videos of the wildlife that came to be. I don't want to share very many of the personal transformations and awarenesses that happen because those things are private and intimate, but I can speak for me personally. There were things that I had been trying to get at that I couldn't gain perspective on. And when I went through this Healing Rite of Passage process, they were so clear. It was the only way I can describe it is, you're in your house, you seek and you're looking for your glasses or the remote or your phone or whatever it is, and then suddenly you walk out of the room, you walk back in the room, and there it is right in the middle of the floor. Like, how could I have missed that? How did that not come to the surface? Which of course then just brings to my mind divine timing, as always. The harder we make something happen, we work to make something happen, is when we're trying to make something happen, and we know now that trying is trying to fail. So when we allow things like this container called the Healing Rite of Passage, that container allows, it takes away expectation, it takes away the trying, it takes away all of the forcing and the effort, and it just allows the flow to come through. And so I was able to see things that I just couldn't see before, and then allowed me to see other things in a clearer, crisper light than I had ever been before. It enabled me to reconnect to Source in a more dedicated space than I normally do, and I dedicate space every day to doing that. But this was different. I'm telling you, this was magical, very magical. And the very next day, I felt lighter and brighter, with more energy, less pain. With the change of seasons, I tend to internalize that as pain, and so I had less pain the next day. 2 days later, I can still say the same thing. I feel lighter. I feel like I have more energy. I am sleeping better. I was sleeping great before, but I wasn't quite feeling rested. So I feel like I have new concepts of understanding, which I'll be sharing as soon as they formulate, because I think that they're really important. They might be more important for other people than to just keep it to myself. I got chewed out by a squirrel, and the squirrels are around every day, and I just wasn't paying attention. And this squirrel, and hopefully you go and look for the video. It was so completely adorable. I don't know if she was really mad at me or she was really elated to have me in her presence, but I got it. I got it crystal clear. The squirrel medicine was, I was trying too hard. I was flurrying, I was scurrying, I was trying to hoard these things, and not things, ideas, notions, even, and energy. I was really hoarding energy, and I didn't know it. In that, I was hoarding responsibilities that weren't mine to hoard. They weren't mine to hold in the first place, much less hoard them. So, and that has translated into other things. Then we'll see how that opens up healing in my life. But I'm so excited for this journey now. I'm going to continue this healing rite of passage. It's not one and done for me. Not only will I be offering it in spring when the weather is conducive to being outside all day, but I personally will be holding my own healing rite of passage days to work on it, but to do more work. I'm going to do that over the next month so that I can really, because although I think that 2 days would have been too intensive, 1 day is also not enough. So be prepared for that if you're planning on coming in spring or any time next year, that you'll be required to take home with you some homework. You'll be able some work so that you carve out some of this really deep work, because you can't do transformation without it. You absolutely can't. You need the support of life force energy to make the transformations that you want to make in your life. It's ridiculous to think that you can do it on your own. It's ridiculous to think you can do it from your head. I know that from experience. I speak from experience on that. So, but I did just want to take a few minutes and share how absolutely thrilled I am with that experience. And I look forward to this week when I pick another day to do it all over again. All right. With that, don't be afraid. Don't be shy. Put a comment in the box below if you think you might want to be interested. If you think you're interested in coming next week, and I'll make next year. My goodness, I'm really excited about this, aren't I? And I'll put you on the mailing list, or at least you can stay in touch so that you have the opportunity to sign up for it if it calls to you. All right, and with that, I'll let you go. Thanks. Bye.